Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Will-o the Wisp, and this is a new fantastical comedy, musical, romance, science fiction, whatever it is, from João Pedro Rodrigues, and focuses on this elderly man who's remembering back to when he was a kid with his family, remembering his job as a firefighter, and the incredibly intense love affair that he had with a fellow firefighter. And this film is one of the strangest experiences I've had in a long time watching a film. And this is 68 minutes. It's an hour and 67 minutes, an hour and 7 minutes. It has these fantastical production designs at certain times. There's this big musical number at one point that is a jam, absolute jam, and the dancing that goes along with it, all these firefighters and everything just getting into it. And this is fascinating. It's billed at, the synopsis on IMDb is 2069, an erotic year if ever there was one, but a fateful year for a king without a crown. I find it fascinating, this frame narrative of looking back at this life in such a strange way. You have very graphic sequences of in a locker room at a firehouse and naked men posing in these artful ways. This whole dance number, a very graphic sex scene in the middle of the woods, and it's one of those kinds of things in this elaborate dinner at the beginning with his family, his funeral at the end. It's such a fascinating concoction of scenes that I don't know if it 100% comes together, but it's so bold and interesting and out there that it's hard to argue that it has deep, thoughtful ideas. It has these fantastical elements that pop on screen. But do they really come together as a cohesive film? I'm still processing that. And as of right now, I really don't think they do in a way that's truly meaningful. But it's fascinating performances from some of these actors. And this Portuguese film has so much personality. And there's certain scenes in this that are just hey, go there. This is extremely graphic. Nudity-wise, sexual acts-wise, so be warned. This feels this, I watched this on the Criterion Channel, this is art house cinema, surrealist art house cinema if there ever was, and this embodies that spirit and delivers some fascinating and unforgettable cinematic elements. Even if the whole thing doesn't come together and really deliver fully in a cohesive way, it has some deep ideas and intriguing things that it tries to tackle, and it's worth a watch for those cinephiles out there. But those are my thoughts on Will-o the Wisp. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.